want to mention choices. Choices. We all have choices. I hear people say the things that they think they can't do a lot. So can't is won't. Chooses not to. There's nothing you can't do. You say, I can't do that because of this, or because of that, or you have a certain job. I can't do that because whatever the reason is bullshit. You can do it. You choose not to because the consequences or repercussions are not equal or beneficiary to what your goal is. Whatever it is. Like, say somebody who has a really good job. I can't smoke marijuana. You can. You choose not to. The choices. I really want people to realize that it's all about choices. We all have a choice. And you know what? That choice may have repercussions. It may have consequences. It will. Like, whether they're good or bad. Whatever choice you make is going to be a consequence. There will be. There will be a consequence. Like, for instance, me smoking, probably get cancer. If I continue smoking. Like, choices. I can't quit smoking. I choose not to quit smoking. Like, I choose to quit smoking. Let's see. Like, and it's responsibility. Personal responsibility has so much to do with this. Like, when you can take responsibility for everything that's happened in your life on some level, and you can see that the choices that you made led to whatever it was, even if what happened wasn't necessarily your fault, like, say, somebody steals from you, you made the choice to get close enough to that person or allow that person enough space in your life to take from you. So, no, it's not your fault they stole from you. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is let's retroactively look at our past and say, these are the steps that I took that led me to where I am today. And I think you will find it relieves. Like, when you can really stop and, like, just take responsibility for yourself, take responsibility for yourself and all of the things that you do. Like, I mean, it really is. Like, you will feel so much better about yourself. Because when we try to push the responsibilities, or say we try to take our consequences and say that the consequence of our actions is because of this person, we are pushing responsibility away. And so when you're pushing the responsibility away, you can never truly get closure. And I have found, for me at least, by taking as much responsibility as I can for any experience that I have, whether it be good or bad, and finding a space to say that I am partly responsible for this happening to me because I chose to do these things that led up to this event. So simple. So motherfucking simple. And it really is. Like, and while this may seem extreme, it may seem extreme to a lot of people, but it's not. It's being able to say, I am responsible for me. Nobody else is responsible for me but me. I am the cause of all things in my life. Because at the end of the day, you are. At the end of the day, when you lay your head down to sleep, you're responsible for where you've laid your head down to sleep. You made that choice. When you wake up and you go to work, you make that choice to get up and go to work. You don't have to go to work. To remind you, you don't have to do anything but continue breathing because your body physically won't allow you to stop. Like, continue living. I mean, technically, you don't even have to do that, but I don't support unaliving. So, I feel like there's much better ways to get through things. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, man. Like, so much. Like, where people are like, how are you still in such a positive aspect. And I have my bad days. Being able to have your bad days and experience them, I feel, are so important. When I was dealing with my issues in my early 20s, I refused to allow myself to feel any pain. And that was worse than anything I could have ever done to myself. Because by doing that, not only did I suppress all of the issues, all of the trauma, and all of the pain and anguish, and just everything that I was holding in, because I was not allowing myself to feel it. So it was way, way down there. And it affected me for a really long time. And it wasn't until I was able to let that go and really feel all of it. And it doesn't fucking feel good. Let's just say that. No, it doesn't feel good. No, it doesn't. It hurts. It aches. It's like, it aches. And it's okay. It's fucking okay. It's okay to cry. It is okay to feel what you're feeling. I had a young lady in my car the other day, and she was going through a rough patch. And while I'm not going to go into details, I allowed this woman the space to be able to feel. And I told her, as she's in my car, I turned music up and I said, do whatever it is you need to do. Get it out. Cry, scream, yell. Just don't hurt me, you know. Do what you need to do back there. Get that out. And by the end of the ride, she told me that she needed to be able to get that out so that she could go and do what she needed to do. Now, and she appreciated that safe space to be able to do that. We need to give each other the grace that we so desperately want from others. And grace is such a popular word lately, but it's true. It's grace. It's space. It really is the fucking golden rule. Have you guys forgot that? Have you forgotten what the golden rule is? The golden rule is to treat others how you want to be treated. Now, if you've met me in a social setting, and you've never had a one-on-one with me, you probably have noticed that I tend to flow. I'm very great. I'm very gracious with my compliments, and I love to give out like uplifting vibes. I love to uplift people. Like, everyone is a beautiful, sexy bitch. Because you're beautiful, intelligent, talented, charming, and human. You know, we can change them. If you want to make them more suitable to yourself, do that. But love is so free. Like, it is so much easier to give somebody a compliment than to try to find something wrong. Like, and if what you're doing is trying to find something wrong, if it's easier for you to find something wrong than something right with someone, I want you to go look in a mirror. Because usually that just signifies that we're unhappy with ourselves. And while I am not perfect by any means, I do believe that pushing people forward and lifting other people up is the best way for me to become more happy. Because when I tell somebody you are a beautiful human being, or whatever my compliment may be, I love the way their eyes light up. And it's not sexual at all. It's very much just for the joy of seeing the joy in their eyes. Of seeing them light up. Because you never know what kind of day somebody has had. I get so tired of seeing people that would rather just say some negative ass shit or make some sly ass comment. While I do make sly ass comments, usually it's because something's pretty obvious in front of me. And, you know, there's the 5-second rule. Like, if you look at somebody and you see something they can't fix in 5 seconds, shut the fuck up. Be like, you got booger in your nose. Oh, thank you. You know. Or your zipper's undone. Yeah. If you see something that's unnormal, it's not for you to comment. Not really. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares about your opinion on that matter. If you're going to be a Karen, nobody. Don't be a Karen. Don't be a Richard. They say Richard because it's acronym for... Anyway. But lift people up. take responsibility for your actions. And realize that you are the creator of your own world. You know, perspective, I guess, is another thing. It kind of ties into all of it. Your perspective of things. So, like, while some people may look at a 4-hour drive as daunting, I look at it as a chance to reflect, meditate, and have time to myself. You know, it's a wonderful time. I enjoy being in the car. I enjoy driving. It's very meditative for me. It's calming. I mean, I don't even care about traffic, honestly. Like, I can be in a traffic jam, and I'm still going to be jamming out in my car. So, you know, a lot of people may get massive road rage, and their blood pressure causes them to have a heart attack because they get so angst about it. But, like, what are you going to change? Nothing. What can you change about your situation? Everything. It was like being in a traffic jam. I made the choice to get in a goddamn car and get on the freeway. That was a choice that I made, and now I'm in a traffic jam. I'm mad at the traffic jam? The fuck? I'm part of the traffic jam. It's perspective. You know, when you shift your perspective and you can see, and I'm not saying deny or be blind to anything but what you want to see. I'm actually saying the exact opposite. Open your eyes more to see more. You know, when you're looking at, like, rain, okay? Oh my God, I get so, it's so crazy with people, like, when it's raining, they're like, oh God, the rain, I hate rain. Like, you hate rain, so you hate oxygen, right? Because it rains, which, feeds plants, which then grow and cause oxygen, like, create oxygen, okay? And food, and all of that feeds animals and us. And so, like, therefore, I hate rain. I want people to, like, really realize that rain, love the rain. I mean, granted, if you got, like, a foot of rain in your in your basement, that's probably, you know, something to be frustrated about. But it's raining outside, and it's been raining for a couple hours, and, you know, oh my God, big fucking deal. It's rain. We really actually need it. So stop wishing away the fucking rain. You wonder why everything's getting all dry. That's why. I think. Like, everybody's like, oh, I hate rain. Rain, go away. No. They used to literally dance to make rain come because of droughts. Like, and y'all are like, oh, we don't need rain. We have sprinklers. Come on. Get away from your instant, gratification. Instant gratification is killing you guys. Like, seriously, killing you guys. Me too, maybe, probably, yeah. It's definitely killing me. It's killing all of us. But, like, rain produces life, okay? You know, but we complain about it. We're complaining about what's causing us to continue living, while we praise what's robbing and killing us. I don't know. I'm on my way back to Houston from Baton Rouge because I wanted to go eat some real gumbo. So I spent a few days in LA or Louisiana. But you know, heck, I'm in a traffic jam right now talking to you guys. Like, I love you. I really love you guys. And I want you to know you are beautiful. And you know you can grow. Like, realize also, just because you felt some way last week, new information can change. It's okay to change your opinions on things. It's okay to, like, expand your mind and say that, you know, I don't believe this anymore. Like the whole cancel culture thing. Things that people did 20 years ago, I'm sorry. That was 20 fucking years ago. I'm 33. 20 years ago, I was 13. So if I was held accountable for something I did when I was 13, how asinine is that? Like, I actually have family members that try to bring up stuff that happened when I was a child. I'm like, are you serious? We were children. Like, that is part of getting older. It is part of being human and growing as an individual, both mentally, emotionally, even physically. Like, your brain hasn't even fully developed till you're 25, 26-ish. Like, just because your body stops growing doesn't mean everything else is in place. I really would like for you to get something out of this. I know I'm kind of all over the place with this one today. But choices. Choices was the main goal. And to realize that we make our own choices. There is no can't. There's choose not to. There's will not. I will, I won't. There is no can't. Like, I mean, I guess unless you literally can't because you're a paraplegic in a wheelchair and somebody's telling you to jump rope. Other than that, I don't want to hear I can't come out of y'all's mouths. Like, it better be something you literally can't do. Like, seriously. Really think about it. Words, they matter. They may just be grunts and groans. It's just vibrating air coming out of meat in our throat. Really. That we've all agreed upon means something for some reason. Because we want to feel connected. Choices. Make the choice to choose. Make the choice to choose. To take responsibility for your life on every aspect. Sit down and think about all of the bad shit that you've gone through, and then all of the good shit you've gone through. And then think about the steps that you took within the days or weeks prior to these events that caused you to be in those situations. Your choices. And I really want you to focus on your choices. Nobody's like, I don't want to be like, oh, well, so-and-so made me go and do this. No, I went and did this with so-and-so. It is not, nobody's like putting a gun to your head, and you can still make that choice. Like, even if there's a gun to your head, you still have a choice. I want you to realize that. Loaded gun to your head. You still have a choice. You know why? Because nobody can truly force you to do anything that you don't want to do. Now, I don't want to hear there is exceptions, obviously. Okay. But those still have choices that led to that action. You still made a choice to be somewhere that led you to be in there, right? So, choices. I love you. I'm not blaming you. I'm trying to help you realize that you are in control and you can grab that wheel and actually direct it. No, you can grow.